There are certain people whose story immediately make you curious, not because of where they come from, but because of the unexpected choices they make. Our guest today at Sobat Konglo grew up in fashion, hospitality, art, and one of the most recognizable names in global fashion. Yet somehow, their story brought them here to Jakarta. For the past couple of years, Henry and Nicholas Burch have quietly built a life here and eventually launching Butter Baby, a brand that has quickly become the talk of the town here in Blok M. But today's conversation goes beyond dessert. This is Henry and Nicholas Burch.
3, 2, 1.
Action.
Yay, we got that again for the second time. I love the energy. So Nick and Henry, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're excited.
Yeah, I'm genuinely excited.
My
for
first
this
podcast
conversation.
ever.
First podcast?
Yeah,
Wow, that must be exciting.
Yeah.
So a lot of firsts in Jakarta, am I right?
very much so.
But what have you guys been up to today?
I started doing this I did some meditation stuff, and I woke up,
Okay.
made some coffee, got on some stressful phone calls. Then I woke my brother up with some more stressful phone calls. And that was kind of...
He's my alarm clock.
Yeah. I always wake him up.
And I feel like the time difference. I mean, you guys are always living in different time zones
Yeah.
all the time, right? How do you guys adapt to that?
Some of it's cool, because I feel more productive in some ways. Where I like to work at night, I like to work late too.
Yeah, I honestly don't even feel a difference.
I'm definitely a night owl for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get anxiety if I don't go to bed before 12.
Anywhere in the world, you can
Yeah.
always easily.
But that, because the thing is if I wake up late one day, 3 months, I'll be waking up late. You know what I mean?
In the same time zone.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
my sleep schedule is tough. How about you?
Well, I slept super late for this, preparing for this podcast. Because oh my God, this is a conversation that I genuinely look forward to.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you guys know why?
Well,
So, we saw that video. One video of you guys where you guys talk about Jakarta must visit. And then
oh yeah, with Isaac.
yeah. And then
Yeah.
my team and I were we collectively thought, these dudes are more Jaksel than we are, you know? You guys know more South Jakarta than we are. How did that happen?
I think it was kind of unexpected, but we got here and I actually told someone this yesterday, but we felt so comfortable here and this sense of relief, anxiety gone.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said to you earlier, I love Padang food.
Yeah.
I'll probably
It kind of reminds me of New York with nicer people.
Yeah.
yeah.
But that's the thing. We're in a very different stage in our life than when we were living anywhere else.
Yeah.
So we're we're sober. We used to be naughty boys.
Of course.
But now
we
we're
had a naughty past.
yeah.
Yeah. Not too naughty, but naughty enough.
Naughty but respectful always.
Yeah.
But then experience grows, and then again,
Yeah.
we become wiser, hopefully.
Yeah.
Right? So actually, I really would like to know, how does two New Yorkers eventually end up here at the heart of Blok M? I mean, everyone knows the Burch name, but before Butter Baby, before
Yeah.
Jakarta, how was Nick and Henry growing up? I would love to know that.
We were psychopaths when we were kids. We were the type of kids to jump off of a 20-foot rock and do it
Yeah.
20 more times until we broke our
A
arm.
lot of broken bones, a lot of action
I've had
sports.
surgery 3 times and broken 18 bones.
Yeah, adrenaline.
Yeah.
Skateboarding really shaped us kind of growing up, who our friends were. A lot of artists as friends.
We went to a very tough school in New York City, and
Okay.
we wanted to skateboard because I guess it was we wanted to be different. I don't know why. That's a deeper question, but we started to skateboard, and then we were ostracized because everyone else was playing tennis and we were skate rats on the street in New York. Obviously, my mom did not like it at all because we were injured a lot. But that kind of became something that I guess shaped us in a way. But we were never. I wouldn't say we were good at skateboarding. It was just
Okay.
yeah.
That really surprised me. It took me by surprise
Yeah.
because I thought it was you guys were creative kids, and then you built your entrepreneurial background or whatsoever. But you guys were psychopaths.
No, in a good way. I think we were always searching for new experiences
Yeah.
and meeting new people. And I don't think I'm successful by any means in comparison. But just
Yeah.
what has helped me a lot is deep understanding of humans and through countless conversations with random people.
I think also hanging our friends really range from everyone from all walks of life.
Yeah.
From like, it doesn't matter how much money or success or really for us is like, if you're a cool, good person and you bring something new, like I think that we're super open to being friends with those people.
And our parents were really great.
That's
but
beautiful.
They were sometimes worried about our friends because, like, you know, they were not like the kids that we should have been growing up with.
So you guys mentioned about your parents. I just saw a podcast. I mean, I everyone loved your mom. I love your mom. She shaped an entire generations. I had good memories of her brand, but then I also remember she said, it was really tough for me, you know, taking care of this crazy boys or crazy twins or crazy sons. And then she was traveling back and, you know, to Asia and to the US. And now it just connects the dots, you know, because you guys were telling me about your childhood and everything. And speaking about your parents, what was something that they taught you when you were little that really stick up to you until today?
My mom always said being a gentleman's not a part-time job. And that was like a very definite...
It's a hard job. It was a hard job all the time.
Like, if it doesn't matter if you're in a taxi and you're speaking to the driver or whatever, it's like treating people the same, coming from a place of love has been like something that has been ingrained in us. And I think is one of our best qualities is the feeling of empathy for other humans. But I think my dad raised us in a way where he taught us another thing, which was rejection's your best friend. And this came in all aspects of things. Like, I mean, first of all, I was rejected by a lot of women when I was growing up just because I was out there and like whatever, like used to have fun. But like in regards to business and ideas, like I think my dad raised us in a way where failing was like embraced and a good thing, you know? I mean, I came up with every day my dad would like call me or we would at dinner with my mom and like it would be like, what are the 10 problems you saw today? And then what are like 3 solutions for each?
That was more like my dad. I think my mom was really about creating creative impact, while my dad was about looking at things from like an entrepreneurial business side of it.
Okay.
For my mom never mentioned dollars amounts at the table. So that was like a rule at our dinner table. It was like
no money.
Even if it was like that cost $20, like we were not allowed to say that. We were not allowed to say anything about celebrities or brands. I was never allowed to wear brands. So it was always about remaining like humble.
Yeah, my mom always used to say, just reminded me, always used to say, money comes and goes.
Yeah.
So no matter what, be grateful for what you have in the moment, but money comes and goes.
My mom's a big quote person.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
You guys were also exposed not only to the success, but also the process of it.
Yeah.
How to get there. Not only like the end product, but then they really prep you guys to really, you know, embrace the success that you're about to.
I think a lot of people don't know this, but my mom, I think she works harder than anyone I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah.
Like she's in the office from 7 a.m. until 8 to 9 p.m. some days.
Yeah.
And then, you know, is on calls with China after that. And even when she has, every season she has a fashion show. So she's like, you know, she's in the office for sometimes days, you know? And that is just what she loves to do. And I think I think really it comes down to the community and culture that she's created in her office.
And she's a huge philanthropist as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you guys grew up around hospitality, around fashion, around art and design. How has that shaped you on seeing or building a brand today?
I think, like, my parents were a big part of that. But I would say when we were about 16, we started to go out partying and stuff, but, like, not in high school. Like, because we were never, because I told you we were always kind of different. I mean, I don't know, I guess we were always friends with people, but I think for us, like, we were always interested in the people that were outside, like, on the streets in New York and, like, friends. And, like, we became, when we were, like, 16 to 17, we became friends with all the kids that were artists, like painters and new artists. There was a huge art scene in the Lower East Side of New York City.
Yeah.
And that scene now has influenced street fashion. So Virgil Abloh, Playboy Cardi, all these people that you hear that have changed fashion now and music were in that scene of the art kids that we used to hang out with. Wow. And I think that being exposed to that was like more impactful in like how we relate to business and creativity.
Right.
Yeah. And actually, like, it's funny because like a lot of people that we use on our team and that we work with actually mostly Indonesian, which we're very proud of.
Yeah.
But besides the Indonesian, are people from that kind of world.
Yeah.
You know?
So the creative instinct were always there, but then the entrepreneurial spirit just came in later. Did you agree?
I think chaos. Like, I think that the way that we come up with ideas and like is very kind of like an artist in the sense. I'm not calling myself an artist, but like there's an aspect of like how an artist comes up with an idea for a painting is very disorganized a lot of the time, and it's not like planned.
And this was, you said you were 16.
Yeah.
So it came naturally. Like nobody briefed you to go or hang out with those artists. So it just comes naturally.
No.
Yeah.
So do you think that taste is something that you learn, or it just comes naturally?
I think it's interesting. I think that the what is natural is that push and drive to find taste in a certain way. And I think that when you develop your own taste, it's through kind of trial and error. And also like observation. I think.
Looking back at how I used to dress when I was 17 is like the most cringe shit I could ever imagine.
What was it? I need to know.
I've seen him wear a top hat.
I used to wear a top hat and like
I've seen him wear like spiky shoes.
Like just going into my high school with like a mink jacket, like just crazy weird shit.
That would be really, like, I would be sweating in the New York summer.
But you have style also.
It develops.
Elegance.
I hope so. But
my dad always told us to peacock in the sense of like, if you want to have like, my dad had really weird style. He used to wear pajamas all the time. So it's a juxtaposition for my mom. But he was always like, always wear one crazy piece. Like whatever it is in your outfit, you know?
How would you say that your style have changed throughout the years? Personal style.
I think that my mom's influence on us was always tone it down.
Yeah.
I can hear her saying that right now. Tone it down, tone it down. You know, she's always inspired by like us dressing like the Marlon Brandos or like Steve McQueen in that like classic kind of style. Yeah. Whereas we kind of intertwine that with street culture, art, and more of like, you know, like kind of individuality in a way.
And my dad used to be the opposite, where my dad used to wear like so out there, like he used to have velvet slippers that said bad boy. And like wear pajamas at the same time.
With a lot of things going on, does it really make you feel like starting a business feels natural, or it sets the bar too high?
I think what we like about Butter Baby is like we like really bring so much of ourselves into this business. Like whether it's from the one-of-one t-shirts that I was telling you we design, or like, you know, things that a lot of people don't see. We're just constantly adding so much creatively into it in the background that it feels like a full creative expression of us, you know, and Indonesia too.
Yes.
I don't even know if people know like what, because Butter Baby is like the donut F&B is like one aspect of it, but we're building a full toy company in the United States where we have like 6 pop-ups planned in Seoul and Tokyo, and we're launching these new like ASMR wax crackable toys. And then we're doing a candy company called Sour Baby at the same time. So we're building like
Butter Baby's arch nemesis.
So like the whole concept is to build like a character-led universe that at any moment, if we have a cool idea, we could just fill with like weird shit.
So the toy thing is going on right now in the US.
Yeah, you want to? I guess I shouldn't show you. Right?
Yeah, of course. Just show me, please. It's called Sour.
No.
So basically, the story of Butter Baby goes like this: is Butter Baby had to leave Butterlandia because the butter fusion reactor was compromised by Sour Baby.
No way.
Yeah, so he comes to Earth.
This is like the new toys we're launching. They're like
Crash Later.
This is like fidget SMR euphoria.
You peel his skin off.
No way.
Yeah, and it reveals like a rare one.
Oh, Nido has nothing. Got nothing on this. Nido got nothing on this.
So Butter Baby
nothing on this.
Butter Baby crash lands in Jakarta. Sour Baby sees people loving his donuts. He gets very jealous, so he comes to Jakarta. And first, I think Sour Baby's gonna land here, sneak peek, to compete with Butter Baby's business here with Sour Baby Sour Candy.
Wait, are we expecting Sour Baby to come to Blok M as well?
He will be here first, rather than anywhere else in the world.
No way.
Yeah.
With his fidget
I don't know
toys.
about Blok M.
People like candy here?
Love.
Butter Baby doesn't know it yet, but Sour Baby is locked in, ready to compete with Butter Baby. I heard he's going to be pulling some crazy stunts that people will see. And, you know, with Sour Baby and Butter Baby, it's really like a dichotomy. It's like the yin and yang as well. It's the duality in itself. And I think that Butter Baby is representing, kindness, compassion, abundance, love, while Sour Baby is representing more of the fear, kind of.
The illusion of separateness.
The illusion of separateness, basically.
But then you mentioned again, Sour Baby will be in the heart of Blok M, out of anywhere in the world. You could have picked New York.
I think that Sour Baby sees what Butter Baby saw, where Blok M is really the epicenter of culture as he sees it.
Yeah.
So I think that Sour Baby wants to come in as strong as Butter Baby did.
Right.
I like Blok M.
I love Blok M.
Really?
Yeah, the Japanese food's better than a lot of like crazy Japanese food restaurants.
But I think New York has one of the best Japanese food.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go, you have like great Japanese restaurants. But here it's more like authentic.
You like Japanese food?
I love Japanese food. So how did Indonesia first enter the picture? Take me back. I mean, everyone is wondering.
My dad took us to this place, which is now called Nihi. It was called Nihiwatu. He wanted to start a hotel there. He saw the beauty as we did. The people really touched him, the Sumbanese people. And I think when we were 12, it was the first time that my brother and I felt home away from home.
Okay.
I think, and honestly, home more than home, I think, is a better way of saying it, is when we kind of went to Sumba for the first time, it was like we were addicted to Indonesia, and we were just always looking forward that next time that we could come.
So like 2 times a year, every year after that, we came. And then when I was 18, I moved here for a little bit.
We started a music festival in Bali, which not a lot of people know, when we were 19.
So this was what?
This was 2018 and 2019.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was called Gypsyland.
Okay.
With someone named Kai and Putu. And then we did a hip hop one called Rapture. Unfortunately, COVID stopped that.
Okay.
But, yeah. I actually just spoke to Putu today, actually, about it.
So what stood out to you most when you first came to Indonesia?
The level of just beauty and I don't know if purity is the right word, but like groundedness and like kindness is unmatched. And like I've been very blessed to travel to a lot of places in Asia, Africa, every major continent besides Antarctica, and there's nowhere that compares to like the kindness of the people here.
Yeah.
You're very kind.
Thank you. Warmth and hospitality seems to be a recurring theme when people talk about Indonesia.
Yeah.
A lot of people come here to Indonesia for the nature, for the surfing, but then they stay for the people.
Yeah, and you know what's funny is like people love Bali.
Yeah.
Like Bali's great. I prefer Jakarta any day of the week. I think I've spent a week in Bali in the last 5 years, whereas in Jakarta I probably spend 10 months a year here, happily. So and when I leave, I feel sad,
Right. So after Sumba, you went straight to Jakarta and just started loving it, or it was a process?
I stayed in Bali for a little bit.
Okay.
When I was younger.
Yeah.
Okay.
We did the music festival. This was really because we wanted to create a party that we thought people should party like.
Yeah.
And it was pretty crazy, I have to say.
What do you think people should party like?
Experiential.
I think people glorify spending too much, and I think that
Like bottle service, I feel like that shit's corny.
I think good music, like amazing people, and something that's attached. There's a ethos and soul to it rather than just like hedonistic release, basically.
Like where you see some crazy shit that you never thought that you'd see out,
Right. You guys are so heavy on experience.
Yeah, big time.
Right. Is that something that is, a big theme when you're growing up?
You're very intuitive. That's very, very, very much how we have grown up. And I think, I don't know if it's about how we were raised essentially, but I think that something that I truly believe in is the ability to grow based on experience outwardly,
right? So it's not just things.
But that's but that's intertwined with people, I think, and emotions as well. But Butter Baby wanted to do that. It's like when you come in here, we want every aspect of the way you walk in to have and invoke an emotion based on the experience.
Yeah. After Sumba, what was your first impression of Jakarta?
when I first got here, it was a little bit hectic.
Of course.
And I'm from New York City too.
Yeah.
And I do love the hecticness, but it was a different type of hectic. I think it was the heat. I came in rainy season.
Yeah.
But after I kind of like settled in, I've adopted 6 cats, which I love. So
This was in 2012?
yeah. Well,
Now.
no.
Now.
3 from Block M
Yeah.
that we've
Their
seen.
names. Tell me their names.
We have Joko,
Joko.
Turbo. Okay. Turbo has no eyes, so we call
Yeah,
him Turbo
Turbo's-
because he runs into things. He was found in a dumpster over here.
No way.
We have Tickles, Soya, and Ruben.
They're all sterilized.
Yeah. And we just adopted another one.
We had 4 rabbits. We're big exotic animal people, of course.
Not like collecting them.
Not
Not to
collecting
admire
them.
them.
Yeah.
We like to admire animals.
Do you do this in New York as well? Or
Yeah.
here in Indonesia?
We had
What do
2
you
pet
do?
monkeys growing up.
In New York City.
Yeah.
My mom was not happy about it. Our whole floor smelled like monkeys for a while.
And
They were living in our bathroom without our mom knowing, and Baxter and Lola. And now they're very happy monkeys. They live with a sloth in Florida. But
yeah. We had a mini pig as well. A mini piglet named Winston
We're talking in New York.
in New York City.
In your apartment in New
Yeah.
York City.
And then one time I was at a skate
You
park.
take them out?
For sure, the monkeys were difficult to take out, but the mini piglet for sure we used to take out.
I took the monkey to school one time
And then what happened?
in my backpack with us. It was not the
No, your teacher will
the
be.
principal was
No,
not okay with
they're
it.
not happy for sure.
No.
My favorite animal was I was at a skate park when I was like 16, and there was a guy from Mexico who was leaving back to Mexico, and he said that he had a pet squirrel, a Central Park squirrel that he found.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, I really like, please let me buy this squirrel from you. So I gave him $100 that I saved up, and I brought the pet squirrel, and I had to hide it as well with me. And then I kept him. His name was Pepito. So another animal.
Wait, so your mom had to keep up with this while building her brand.
Yeah.
I cannot imagine. I need to know how she does this. This is
No, she's a legitimate superwoman.
Yeah.
oh wow. That's
All
crazy.
kept in beautiful conditions, may I say.
No, they were very happy animals.
Yeah. We had consultants that were there to make sure emotionally they were.
But then, so you've never been a dog person?
No, we had dogs also.
We had dogs.
Okay.
Yeah. I think our dogs really loved my mom so much that we felt lack of attention from them. We've been working with someone, we call her Mama Kuching. She's an amazing woman here, but
She's Indonesian from Jakarta.
We set up a system where whenever we see a cat that looks sick on the street here in Block M or Jakarta, we call her and her team comes. They take them to the vet, they get them vaccinated, and then find a home for them.
Yeah, we set up a full integrated operation.
We're actually building an animal shelter with her now.
That's cute. Is it already there? I mean, it's
I
already
think
up.
it started, yeah, but we're supporting her through that. I think she's amazing.
Is she also an animal communicator? She talks to
is.
cats.
Funny enough, we had a cat. How do you even explain this?
Psychic.
A psychic cat reader.
Yeah.
Because we thought that one of our cats was unhappy,
okay.
and we wanted to find out more how we could make our cat happier. So we had a psychic reader come, and she read our cat, and it's because Joko was treating him badly, so we had to and it actually worked. We actually separated the cats a little bit.
This sounds familiar.
Do you have cats?
Yeah, exactly. This happened like a month ago with Everlynn's cat. Yeah. So she has 2 cats. One of them got lost. Like literally, like she went lost for 3 weeks.
No way.
No way.
Yeah, almost
So
a month.
sad.
She contacted an animal communicator. And basically what
Maybe the same one.
Yeah, and then what she said was like, yeah, the cat who got lost, his name is Chico. He's unhappy because he has to share food.
Wow, that's the same thing she told us.
Yeah.
I had to do separate bowls.
You found him?
Separate bowls, exactly.
Yeah.
Where'd you find him?
Social media, my TikTok.
No way.
I post and tells my cat is
Missing.
Then someone reached out me and is it your cat? Yeah, that's my cat. Get it,
Yeah.
get it right now.
Yeah.
Worst feeling ever. We lost our mini pig in COVID in Miami, and we had printed maybe 12,000. We have a lot of lost animal stories.
Okay.
We found our mini pig in our neighbor's trash.
Yeah, after
Neighbor's trash?
after 14 hours.
He was a pig. It actually wasn't a mini pig. It was a baby wild boar.
Yeah, they lied to
So
us.
yeah, he's now Winston is now this big. Winston's about this big now. He lives on a farm. He's very happy.
His name is Winston?
Winston. Yeah.
He's about 120 kilos. So
That's
Yeah.
huge.
So you guys thought it was a pig?
We thought it was during COVID, we were like, oh, maybe a mini pig would be some nice company. We
But it turned out
yard.
it was a boar.
It was
It's not
a baby
pig.
wild boar, yeah.
So it doesn't have pink fur. It has like
No.
dark
Fur,
dark fur. Like,
yeah, and actually, my mom, we went on to this trip, and my mom, we sent the pig to live with my mom, and she was, I mean, Winston would squeal every morning at like 6 a.m. to get fed, and yeah,
My mom,
he ruined a lot of her carpets and like.
my mom loves animals. She was very upset because we would always bring animals, but she'd feel so badly for the animals that we couldn't just give them away. So
Yeah.
it was like she was stuck with them. But my mom also, when we were in New York one time coming back from outside the city, my mom's dog ran away. So the car stopped in front of our building, and then the dog ran out into the street on Fifth Avenue.
okay.
And then my mom freaked out. We lost the dog for maybe a week. And my mom went to every single building and tracked and got all the content from the video cameras
Yeah.
and released it. And it went super viral. The dog's name was Chicken. So basically
Got it.
it went super viral.
Someone kidnapped Chicken.
kidnapped Chicken, my dog.
Held her for ransom.
Yeah, and held her for ransom.
Held her for ransom
Yeah.
Yeah.
She ended up getting Chicken back
by paying the ransom.
by paying the ransom.
Yeah.
We wanted to adopt one cat.
We saw a baby. We
Yeah, we saw a baby kitten, and then we adopted him.
Yeah,
But then
yeah.
we realized that he had a whole family, and we didn't
Yeah.
want to separate the family.
Okay.
So we were trying to track down the rest of the family. So we put posters everywhere, and we put a reward on getting the family. And we
SCBD
ended up
Park.
getting-
Shout out
the
the
family
security at
together.
SCBD Park.
Yeah.
We had cash rewards for all the whole family. Of
So
cats.
they were reunited.
Yeah, they were reunited.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Now they're part of the.
No, they're not part of our pack. I think they wanted to live on the streets, actually.
Okay, so but
Yeah.
then you reunite them.
So we reunited them. We actually because the mom was very injured. Her leg was like kind of falling off.
Oh,
So we took her mom to the vet, but she was with her 3 babies as well.
this is so interesting. I mean, people who care about animals are deeply intuitive
Yeah.
and also have a very high empathy of everything.
Yeah. We have very, very high amount of side missions in our life.
Side missions.
Yeah.
Was Better Baby one of your side missions?
No.
It's the main
definitely.
mission, but saving a cat is a side mission, or
Yeah. It's a big side mission.
yeah.
Is this something that what you guys told me about living in New York and Jakarta? It has a little bit of similarities, the chaos.
Yeah.
When we talk about Jakarta, clearly the chaos became a part of the charm.
But it's balanced. Like, that's the difference. Like, New York, you burn out because the chaos is matched with, like, people that are very
Capitalistically hungry.
self-centered. I love people in general. I think all people are beautiful.
Yeah.
But I think in New York, it's not as inclusive from the
Cutthroat.
energy,
It's like-
you know? So you feel more alone even though you're surrounded by more people. Like
Yeah.
here, I could go to a coffee shop and like one person would smile and it can change,
The smiles are real here. In New York, they're not real. A lot of them.
You know what?
I'm from New York.
Can you
I
do an
love New York.
American Girl impression? I feel like you practiced it
Oh,
before.
I
Have you?
can do a Valley Girl.
Yeah, I can if for some
By
reason.
the way, just to let you know, New York over LA every day of the week.
Of course.
Yeah.
East Coast over West Coast.
Of course.
all the-
I was talking to Nick, like I met my husband in New York and I felt like exact opposite. You guys said that Jakarta people's smiles are genuine. I feel like New York people's smiles are genuine.
That's because they're good at it.
Yeah, they're good. They're
They're
practiced.
trained from young ages.
No way. I feel
Practice
like
in the mirror. No, New York people are beautiful. I think.
I love New York. We are born and bred New Yorkers.
Yeah.
That's the reason for how we are. But living here is for us way better right now.
what made Jakarta felt less like a destination and more like home?
I mean, for one, the people. I think the food in Jakarta is underrated. I think the restaurants here, even other cuisines, is amazing. But I think the Padang food I love.
Yeah.
I love Padang food. I like how it just comes and it doesn't stop too, and it comes immediately. It's super fast.
It's
I
not
think
too
it's called.
spicy for
my
you?
favorite is ayam. What was it? With the orange pop.
Ayam pop.
Wow.
Ayam pop.
That one's amazing.
Do you know how ayam pop is made?
I actually don't.
So the chicken has to be bathed in coconut water. That's why you get that
joking.
sweet
Oh, no
feeling.
way.
Yeah.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
So it's like that's why it's soft and it's juicy, and then you have that sense of sweetness to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had no idea befriending was very like fattening. I was eating it every single day.
We eat it
twice a day
in the morning.
So I was like, oh, this is a good source of protein. And like, I didn't realize that it was like all coconut oil and shit.
And you know, a lot of Indonesian would pack beef rendang to go to whenever they travel to the US, you know, because it can last all very long time.
I bet.
I mean,
and it gets better with time.
I've never seen him eat more than when he has beef rendang in front of him, for sure.
Can I hear this Valley Girl accent?
Oh yeah, let's hear it.
What do you want me to say? Like, oh my God.
No, that's too. That's
like,
too. You gotta go.
Oh my God is overused.
Like,
Yeah.
oh my God, like Henry and Nicholas and Jakarta and Blok M. Oh.
That's pretty good, actually.
That was good. It almost
good?
it gave me some PTSD. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Not New York girls speak like that.
No.
No.
I mean,
There's different types of.
harshness to the.
Yeah, there's also different types of New York girls.
Of course. Yeah. So, what is something about Indonesia that you think Indonesians take for granted?
Not being cold. I don't think people realize how much it sucks to like walk out of your house and it's like
freeze.
20 degrees Fahrenheit. You know, sorry, that's negative something, but
So it's with the weather.
I
Yeah,
think the traffic here is not as bad as people.
yeah, I
No
also
way.
think
No,
so.
really?
It's
I
not
think
bad.
like Bangkok, for example, way worse traffic to me. I think New York, getting from uptown to downtown sometimes is a lot worse traffic. Like, I think if you time it right in Jakarta, then you can kind of move around.
Yeah,
and the
I agree.
MRT here, I think that's taken for granted here.
Yeah.
It's super fast. I was surprised. I was like, oh my God, this is insane.
It's one of the proudest moments as Jakartas to have the MRT.
Yeah.
It's really great.
Do you notice a big difference between guys here and guys in other countries?
In New York,
Like
especially,
dating?
yeah.
I'm curious because I've never really like gone out and dated a
You
lot
guys have a
here.
very specific type.
Like what?
So the first is the chin looks.
Yeah. It's just like,
But what's the vibe? Like what's the energy like? Would like if an Indonesian guy sees a pretty girl in the street, is he approaching her?
no.
Really?
Yeah.
So there's no ground game here.
No, but like it's like they will approach if it's like in a nightclub or like if they get a little bit tipsy. But that's why it's so different. When I'm in New York, I can just grab a coffee and like someone would just say ask for my number and have a conversation starter. You know, like
Do you think girls are scared of that though? Like from Indonesia?
You know what?
how are you? You're single and you're ready to mingle. You have to know you're both single. What is it like? The dating scene here is so bad.
I have a lot of tips for men.
Yeah,
when they
what is
date.
it? Go.
In general,
Embracing rejection.
rejection
Number
should
one.
be fun. Okay, and that's what I was taught from a very young age. Is this whole concept of like, first of all, like what's the worst that could happen?
Yeah.
And second of all, what's the best that could happen? Usually, I like to look at things from a cost-benefit analysis point of view, risk versus reward. Usually, the reward outweighs the risk if you're respectful. You know.
Also, like, I think the most important thing is like notice cues so you're not a creepy guy.
Yeah,
like I think like
that's huge.
I think guys like they think if they push harder and harder that it means a girl
super creepy.
and it's
That's
just like
super weird.
I think like for me is like always respect the girl's emotions, but also like read them in a way where you're not coming off as creepy. You know.
Like, it's very easy. Like, just think about what you would want to hear from a person that you just met as a stranger. And the biggest piece of advice I can give to men who are trying to reach out to women is this concept of not having the woman have to think too much on the go. So, like, when you do approach a woman, be very direct. Don't be like, hey, how are you? You know, because you want to create you want to control the situation in a respectful way as much as possible.
Right.
Compliment them, make them feel good if you feel that way.
Yeah.
Be authentic and genuine. And if you're good at it, make them laugh. I think laughter and comedy and self-deprecation,
That's sexy.
I think it's the strongest thing a man can do is be self-deprecative.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Is that something that you apply to your business as well?
Yeah.
Rejection.
For sure.
For sure.
I mean,
I think like it's seduction is the key of life in a way where it's like you look at someone like you look at yourself in a way, and it's like it's not about getting something over on someone, but it's meeting someone at a certain level where there's symbiosis.
I agree with that. Among all the places in the world, why Jakarta and why Blok M? And why donuts, please?
So first of all, Blok M for me is my favorite place in Jakarta.
Yeah.
I think like it's such a walkable area, and like I think it's hard to find that in Jakarta. I think more places will come up like that.
Yeah.
I think like seeing kids here who dress better than kids in New York sometimes, and like seeing where like actually, I feel like there's culture being created here. I think I see it. I see people that inspire me here as well.
Yeah.
You know,
It is a main character energy. Blok M is a whole nother
for
story.
sure.
Yeah. And why donuts?
One, I like donuts. Two, we're not just donuts for a lot of desserts. That's just what hit here the hardest. But we launched with cookies, and I've always liked desserts. I think when you eat a really good dessert, there's an aspect of presence that you achieve that is like, holy shit, I can't even think about anything else. This is so amazing. And I find that difficult with other foods. I think the amount of creativity and expression you can have with desserts, it's hard to be corny. I think creating a fashion brand, you have to understand seasons, you have to understand culture.
Yeah.
It intertwines with music, it intertwines with celebrities. You have to be careful, this and that. With desserts, I can talk about an overweight butter alien and it like be kind of understandable, you know?
Now that you mention it, it is a very emotional thing, you know, to create a dessert. It's not, we're creating nostalgia, we're creating memories.
Yeah.
And what's the creative process behind it? Especially,
I would lie if I said that it's just my brother and I. Our team is so amazing. A lot of the Indonesians come up with amazing creative ideas. I think being here, we have two people that actually felt the same way from the U.S.
Yeah.
Steve and Ryan, both at the top.
Shout
of their
out Steve
game.
and Ryan.
Yeah, like Steve, you know, he was the pioneer of creating bridging music and TikTok. So he found songs like Old Town Road. He made them famous. He found like, you know, he started Benny Blanco's social media. He's like one of the pioneers in it. And we met him in Thailand. And, you know, I was like, you got to come to Jakarta. And he came to Jakarta and he was like, I'm in love. I'm moving here. And he didn't even move out of his house. He moved into our apartment and had someone move out for him in LA. And now he's been here for 2 years. And same with Ryan, yeah.
So how long have you guys been in Jakarta now in total?
4 years?
4 years.
5 years.
5
Almost
years.
5 years.
5 years. And your first memory in Sumba was 12
12 years ago. Yeah.
Have you been to Sumba?
Never been to Sumba.
You should come. That's my guest, please.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
With your
so we'd
husband,
love
of
to.
course.
Yeah, with the whole team.
course.
So what was the hardest part about building a business in a country that wasn't originally your home?
I think it's a good question. I think something I can like talk about that question and answer that is more like, for me, like what I've learned about building a business in Jakarta is that, and I think this is a really good lesson that I've learned, and for entrepreneurs too, is like any hiccup that you see, if you persevere that or any challenge, it becomes a blessing in disguise.
Yeah.
I think like looking at things with the intention of like, wow, like this sucks right now. This is fucking terrible. But I get through this, and I know that pushing through this with the right intention, there's going to be something at the end of it.
Not to sound like spiritually corny, but I think that if you always come from a place of love and kindness, things tend to work themselves out.
Yeah.
And I think the same goes to business. I think it's a very powerful, underrated aspect of living is choosing love over fear, choosing it being in service of others, smiling at people. Things just start to organize themselves.
You're actually more Indonesian than I think most Indonesians are. Like,
I don't know about
very emotional and very humbling and very energy based, you know. Entrepreneurship is already difficult, and then starting it at another country adds an extra layer to it.
Can I just say something?
Yeah.
I 100% am cognizant and understand that it is a lot more difficult for other people to start businesses than it has been for my brother and I. I think we were super blessed with parents who financially supported us. And I can't even imagine how difficult it is for someone to, one, have to raise money to start, but also like their mistakes are hard to come back from. So I do, like, it is something that I have such admiration for people who start from nothing and build businesses, because it seems impossible coming from the opposite, you know?
Because an idea and a business plan is two different things.
Well,
and
yeah.
You can talk about it every time, but then when you want to make it happen, it's a whole nother story.
But just making mistakes is harder, you know, and then taking risks is obviously harder as well. So I just want to make that clear that we come from the ability where we have a lot more opportunity to take risks. So we're lucky in that sense.
We get called Nepo babies a lot.
I don't want to say that. You say it.
It's okay. I mean, it's definitely going to come out, but
Yeah.
for sure, we get called Nepo babies a lot. And I think that like, Yeah, our parents are super successful, and you know, like that's probably true. But like at the same time, we're so grateful for what we have, and a big part of this is we want to give back to a lot of people.
for sure.
Like we want to help people. I try and help people as much, and even my little brother Sawyer, like. I mean, he will literally empty his debit card every time he sees a homeless person on the street.
Yeah.
And like buy food. And I think that aspect of like giving back is so important to us. I mean, I think you know this because you mentioned my mom.
Yeah.
But she started her company Tory Burch because she wanted the Tory Burch Foundation to exist. Yeah. And she's given back almost $1 billion in partnership with Bank of America to women entrepreneurs. Yeah. And I've met these women and I've seen the impact that it has on them, but also that their communities. Right. And I think our goal is to, one, inspire people here, but two, find a meaningful way to give back that makes sense, that can really create like a cultural creative ecosystem here. Yeah.
One thing that I think has been really important is that giving back isn't always financial. And I think at every moment you can give to people, you know, and it's like how you treat people is a huge one. And like I said, someone smiling at me at a coffee shop can change my day. It's the same goes the other way. And I feel like it's a magic of like kindness and being nice to people.
Right.
So
I agree with that.
Yeah.
It was actually very deep, guys. I didn't, you guys have a lot of depth. I mean,
that's nice of you.
Sometimes too.
We met a lot of Nepo babies who create their business and it doesn't work, Yeah. So it's not always about the money. It's not always about, being privileged or being born with privilege, but it's just like having ideas, execute them, but also have intention behind it.
Yeah.
So it's not only about scale, it's not only about growth, but you have a lot of intention. What's your intention?
I just think the truth of it all, if you boil it down to everything, what is the purpose of life? And I've had to think about this quite a bit, through multiple personal transformations. I think is being in service of others. Yeah. And, and like doing that in creative and fun ways, but always having that as kind of the North Star. Yeah.
Because in a certain respect, you are that person, there's no difference between me and you or you and them. And I think when you start to see it from that perspective, who you are is, I think, an important question to ask, because you are that person in a way. It's like you treat people how you want to be treated because there's no differences,
I agree with that. So what is something that you've changed your mind before and after starting your butter baby? Because I feel entrepreneur.
It definitely forced me to go to the gym more, for sure. Like,
why is that?
Because I eat so many fucking donuts that it's like disgusting. Like I think I've eaten like 6 donuts in a row here, and they're so good, and it's all like natural ingredients.
The issue is the testing day, because you can tell yourself, like, that little voice in your head, it becomes way stronger when it's like you're like doing this for business,
Yeah. And I don't know if a lot of people know this, but like every product we have in the store, my brother and I and Chef Deddy, who's actually, I'd like to shout out Chef Deddy. Mm-hmm. This guy's a better pastry chef than any single person I've ever fucking met in my entire life. Like any French chef, I've been to the best bakeries in Paris. He's Indonesian. He is the most insane pastry chef, and we're so lucky to have him. And I think that like just working with him and like, we collaborate on flavors, and like he'll give us products to taste and we'll tweak it a little bit. But like working with that is like been such an eye-opening process to like how much detail and how much a little bit can matter when it comes to bakery and desserts.
He has a very good reputation. I mean, along the F&B communities, he's very well respected, and he has a very nice taste. Not only taste, but also like what do you call it? Like his creativity is
Yeah. Do you know about our pop-up we did in LA? But
I've heard.
We did a pop-up on Melrose in LA, and it went very, very viral. Mm-hmm. And we flew Deddy out to LA to make the donuts for people there, and people were blown away by the donuts. Yeah. I mean, like, people in LA were like, "This is the best donuts I've ever had."
We did a collaboration with KATSEYE, the girl group.
Yep.
And then with Mark Twan, a K-pop star, and then another streamer named Jason the Ween. And it was really successful.
And they loved the flavors. Everyone was like super impressed.
Vanilla Crunch is out of this world.
No, that's my favorite.
It's crazy.
Favorite.
Like I gave up all of my calories intake for that day for Vanilla Crunch.
Thank you.
It's insane.
Yeah. It's our favorite too.
Okay, what was the inspiration behind that?
mostly came from Daddy.
I can't take
Okay.
credit for that.
Yeah, that was mostly.
I guess the only way we could take credit is that we wanted to do a fried chicken donut. That
Oprah I am.
which is the Oprah I am
pop.
that led to
Yum.
that led to the crunchy outside of the donut, which he's already done, I'm sure, but like 100% of the credit goes to him on that one.
The next question is, what does success look like for Butter Baby in the next 10 years?
Success for me looks like finding a meaningful way that's impactful to uplift and inspire people and help people. I think we haven't really decided that yet because we wanted to establish ourselves and find the most authentic way we can do that, which we're actively thinking about. But that's what success looks like for me.
For me, it's to completely continue to compound creativity.
Okay.
I have a goal, and I know this is going to sound crazy. I want to build a Butter Baby shaped skyscraper that's 80 stories high. I know it sounds crazy, but it's going to happen.
It's not crazy at all.
It's going to happen. I don't know where it's going to be. Maybe it'll be, in a desert somewhere. But ideally New York City or Jakarta. But I would love to build a Butter Baby skyscraper. And I think that aspect of I think it's important for people to know if they're starting a business that an idea is not too crazy as long as you just keep working at it and chipping away. It's going to seem crazy at first, but then you keep taking away aspects that seem impossible, and then you'll find a way to do it,
Okay, imagine, this is totally crazy, but if you don't have the support from your parents, would you still be thinking this crazy?
100%. I mean, it's hard for me
It's hard to answer that, but I think ideally, yeah.
It's really hard for me to put myself in that position. I think the only way that I could relate is that I would say that if you come up with a concept that makes you excited and you're passionate about, then I think that is where it can translate. I don't necessarily, when we say crazy, I think it's something that really you don't feel like is work for you.
Yeah. A lot of great businesses start from obsession.
Yeah, obsession.
Yeah.
I like that. That's good.
Yeah. Rapid fire questions to end this podcast. So no overthinking, no consulting with your twin. First answer only. Ready?
Yeah.
Favorite Indonesian food?
Beef rendang.
Beef rendang.
One Indonesian word that you use the most?
Papak.
Cantik.
Bapak?
Yeah. I don't know why, it just came out.
Okay. If Butter Baby could only exist in one Indonesian city besides Jakarta, where would it be?
Probably Bandung.
Bandung.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Bandung will really suit you guys really well.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, I mean, Bandung.
Bandung over Bali.
Yeah,
Bandung
for sure.
over Bali. Okay.
Yeah.
One founder you would love to have dinner with?
My mother.
Yeah, my mom. Probably.
Yeah.
I would love to have dinner with your mother.
Yeah.
Please send my regards
We'll make it
for her.
happen.
Yay. What's more important, taste or execution?
I
Taste.
think taste. Yeah.
Jakarta or New York traffic?
Jakarta's traffic is way less.
Yeah, I like Jakarta traffic more.
Sweet or savory?
I said savory.
I like sweet. Yeah.
The most underrated item on the menu?
I think our drinks are pretty good. I feel like
Which drinks?
I like the crush drinks, but I think our classic iced tea is really
Peach tea is really
Yeah.
good for me.
Peach tea.
Yeah.
Okay. One Butter Baby flavor you've always wanted to make?
Nick wanted to make a soto ayam donut.
Yeah, with
I don't know how it's possible.
Some way we could build a little membrane in the donut that holds the soup that you could
Imagine a soup dumpling, but
Yeah, but-
soto ayam donut.
Oh, it's more like a
I don't know what it's like.
what's it, the Chinese food that where you have xiaolong pao? Xiaolong pao?
Yeah,
Maybe.
I don't know, but it sounds right.
It has a warm broth inside.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
it's covered in like this.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that for reference, by the way.
Yeah, xiaolong pao. Exactly.
Okay,
Great, guys. It's been
Good.
awesome.
thank you guys.
Thank you. Honestly, this has been so refreshing.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Better than we expected. We talk about this so much, oh my god, what are their answers gonna be? Because I thought you guys are this super cool stuck up guys, but
Really?
no.
We give that vibe.
And then turn out that you have Winston as a pet, and then you have squirrels and monkeys. You guys are super cool.
Thank you.
I don't know.
I
It's fucking
think-
crazy.
Super cool. Yeah.
Super nice. Thank
We're
you.
so grateful for this opportunity.
Thank you guys.
Thank you
It
guys.
was way easier than I thought.
Honestly, I was nervous coming in here.
Oh,
I wasn't.
we were nervous. We were nervous. Yeah. Two New Yorkers, you know, like
Are we the
eventually
first New
fighting.
Yorkers you interviewed?
First New Yorkers? I think so, yeah. First New Yorker that we've ever been doing interview. Yeah. Born and bred. And our idea of New York is like, well, we're so shallow, but we watch like Gossip Girl and Chuck Bass and Nate Archibald.
I get that comparison a lot. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what? No.
My mom was actually on Gossip Girl.
Yeah.
was.
funny,
Yeah.
She did an interview for Blake Lively.
She rejected her on Gossip Girl.
She rejected.
Yeah, it's funny.
She was applying for a job.
All I can think about, is this very preppy and whatever, but it's not. I love that you guys love Indonesia. I love that you guys love Blok M and the energy. And
Can I just say that you're absolutely gorgeous and easy to talk to?
thank you.
welcome.
Thank you. That's a big compliment. We try to do that, and we always try to make our guests feel welcome because we don't want this to end here. We want to be friends.
I'm sad. I'm going to Bangkok for 2 days. I actually feel sadness in my heart right now.
We're
I just wanna
looking
be here.
forward to welcome you back here.
Yeah, thank you.
So we have a little something for you guys.
Oh, no way.
So you guys love nature and you guys love
No way. Is that a bug?
Oh, fuck.
yeah.
It's my first batik.
No way.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Never had a
So
bug.
we reckon that you guys love nature. So we picked a cendrawasih bird. It's
Oh,
a
sick.
bird of paradise.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of
Yes,
so
it is
much.
a symbol of creativity and
Wow.
it's a symbol of
They have them in Sumba. I
of
think.
freedom. Yeah, it's truly beautiful.
Thank you so much.
We have a little card, but okay, it's here.
Oh. Should I read the card now?
Up to you.
Oh,
Sorry,
whoa.
mixed up. You can just choose which one you like best.
Cultural appropriation to wear this, right?
No.
Okay.
And
It
then
makes us more boule for sure, though. I feel like
Of course.
I feel like all the boules love the batiks.
Yeah, and this one is batik tulis, so you
Wow,
have to
so
remember that
beautiful.
there's
Sick.
a lot of types of batik.
Oh, nice.
This is my favorite color, blue.
Yay!
It matches my necklace.
So batik tulis is where all the artisans
Oh,
they,
it's a
they
sarong.
draw it. Yeah.
Oh, I wear sarongs.
No, you can actually create it anywhere.
It smells good.
Any way you want.
I like it.
So you can make
Like
it
Red
into a shirt.
Oh, this is sick.
Yeah.
Oh, this fabric.
It is a fabric, and because the thing about batik is that you can transform it into anything that you want. So yeah, best of luck on your travels, and I'll see you soon. Thank you for being.
Thank you so much. Thank you,
Best of
Indonesia.
luck.
I just want to say one more time, we are so, I was going to say fucking, but we are so grateful to Indonesia and the people here for welcoming us and, you know, just being you guys. And we are going to continue to go as hard as fuck to bring Indonesian culture out to the world. I know we're not Indonesian, but we have such a deep appreciation for this country.
yeah.
And it is such a deep part of Butter Baby's DNA that wherever Butter Baby goes, a part of Jakarta will go with it.
Yeah.
So,
Aku
Thank
Cinta,
you.
Indonesia.
And I can't
Aku
wait-
cinta sekali Indonesia.